Hello everyone. I hope you are doing well. My name is Nikota Vijay Ramaraj. I'm happy to welcome to you to group our group presentation. Today, with my teammates Akash and Srinidhi, we will presenting about ZARA, which is one of the world's leading fashion brands. And our presentation will be divided into different parts. I will begin with the introduction, and Akash will talk about the ZARA business strategy and supply chain, and Srinidhi will explain the conclusion and references and risk management systems. Okay, let's begin the introduction. These are my teammates, and we have to gain the knowledge from these contents like company overview, international strategy, Uppsala model, benefits of globalization, challenges, risk mitigation strategies, conclusions, and references. So we have to explain these to the and we'll begin from the company overview. And the Zara was founded in 1975, and it's founded by Oman Disior Ortega, and our home country is Artexio Galicia, Spain. The parent company is Industria de Designo Textile SA, and it's a popular multinational company. And the business strategies are fast fashion sells clothing, shoes, beauty, swimwear, accessories. The Zara is very famous for fast fashion sales. They produce the clothes and accessories, and they sell them very fast. And that's the business strategy. That's a famous business strategy by Zara. And the business areas global presence are 90 countries with 2,000 stores, and affordable prices and high fashion is the key of Zara success. And the production is 450 million products per year. Zara is producing 450 million products per year, and the key of their success is affordable price and the high fashion. So everyone can afford the Zara with high fashion sense, and especially in Asian Europe countries. And the business strategies are market drivers, cost drivers, government drivers, competitive drivers, and technology drivers. So in market drivers, demand for clothing globally shopping malls arousal middle class counters. And we say that cost drivers or economical of scale in distribution, manufacturing, and design, the capacity to procure labor and raw materials from nations with cheap labor costs. Shipping time and expenses are decreased by proximity manufacture and centralized production in Spain. Economic integration of technology for inventory control and logistics. The shipping time is an expense are decreased by the cost drivers. Okay, economics of scale, distribution, manufacturing, design, all are the decreased by the cost drivers, and the cost is very efficient for this. And next strategy is government driver. Government driving initiatives include reduced tariffs and trade policy reforms. Market access is facilitated by free trade agreements such as NAFTA and EU trade accords. Improvements circumstances for foreign direct investment FDI in developing nations, little regulations of online sales and retail thought numerations international markets, and the large scale economics like the trade regulations and cuts, market entry through free trade agreements and foreign direct investment. That's why Zara has 2,000 stores in all over the world. And the competitive drivers, worldwide rivals and Uniqlo and H&M, and every competitor has another competitor like H&M and Gucci, like everyone. Leading position in the market, the leading positions in the markets will be the competitors. Like we have to change the competitors and the business strategy according to the competitors. So H&M example, H&M is a competitor of the Zara, and Gucci also competitors for Zara in accessories and keeping the brand assembled. The brand is very important for that to the every organization. So the technology drivers, the surveillance in real time, strong analytics of data, mobile purchasing apps, and e-commerce sites, networks for communicating. Okay, the technology drivers are continuously visibility is made possible by in inventors and transportation systems, strong statistical analysts to comprehend worldwide consumer behavior. And especially in my personal, in the Zara will advertise with the popular athletics and the sportsmanship or the celebrity, because the sportsmanship will say that we can afford the Zara with our prices. The Zara base price, the Zara clothes base price is £9, and the base prices of accessories £10. So we can afford that with high quality. So that's why the Zara is attracting the people with the great strategies. And and there are a lot of strategies and benefits of globalization and Uppsala morals challenges and references. And the next uh, Uppsala model is will explain by my friend Akash, and he will continue this presentation. Thank you.
Yeah, myself Akash. I'm going to explain about Uppsala models. How Zara implies the Uppsala models in the company. There are four Uppsala models, like, in the market knowledge, commitment decision, market commitment, current activities. These are the four Uppsala models. They're gonna explain by one by one. First of all, market knowledge. Zara, a number of Inditex company, has accumulated a wealth of market information that has greatly aided in its achievements in the worldwide clothing retail sector. Yeah, through comprehensive of client demands, knowing exactly what consumer would like is a key component of customer-centric approach, which frequently make use of web analytics, retail manager input, and instantaneous fashion sales data. Trendsense is exceptional at seeing and responding to new fashion trends, frequently influenced by luxury designers, street style, and social media. To determine what products are doing exceptionally well, real-time data is used to gather and examine sales statistics every day from retail locations and market places. Next, we're going to see about market commitments. One of the main reasons of Zora's effective international strategy and long-term advantageous position in international market is the high degree of competitor commitment. In the same way, it embraces large financial outlays, sustained physical presence, ownership authority, supply chain integrity, and products and human localization. Next, we're going to see about commitment decisions. Decision is one of the main thing to make the company powerful and to make money. Yeah. The strategic decision a business makes regarding the extent and mode of engagement with the foreign market is known as investment decision. Zara carefully considers prospective makers, risk, regulatory requirements, and the accessibility of resources before making the selections. The, the last subsala model is current activities. Leading fashionable clothing companies are owned by Inditex. It always changing its business strategy to meet the needs of environmental sustainability, technological advancement, buyer habits, international trends, and nimble operations. These are the Uppsala models how Zara implies in their company. Next, we're gonna see about benefits of globalization. There are six benefits of globalization, namely multinational market growth, responsive to trading innovations, adaptability in organizations, scale efficiency, improved competitiveness, prospects for long-term prosperity. First, we're gonna see about multinational market growth. Increased customer base. Zara potential for income has significantly increased. It has reached millions of clients across more than 90 countries distributions of revenue. Sales are disappeared throughout Europe, Asia, and America, minimizing dependence on one particular region. This is one of the main benefits for Zara. Zara worldwide reach has enhanced its reputation as representation of quick, inexpensive, and stylish appeal. Responding the next benefits, responsive to trade innovations, accessibility to international trends. Zara is better able to recognize and react to global fashion trends thanks to its exposure to a variety of markets. Cross-market development. Innovation increased when knowledge for some markets such as Asian streetwear transit simply transferred to another. Collecting information. All driven architecture, supplies, and advertising decisions are fueled by the rich information on consumer generated by multinational operations. Next, we're going to see about adaptability in organization. Expanding market entries, Zara can now access expanding middle income consumption in places like India, Southeast Asian nations, and Africa with the help of globalization. The long term economic viability, Zara is protected from localization economic concerns and interprets by geographic variety. The next we're going to say about scale efficiency. Reduced manufacturing cost protection can be made quickly affordable because to global capital such as Morocco, Turkey, and Bangladesh. Purchasing in large quantities for Zara can bargain for few pricing on services and products because to its connection to international supplies, effective operations using existing transport systems, Spain's centralized operations allow for quick worldwide delivery, improved competitiveness, top mover benefit, receiving among the first international fast fashion companies in several areas has given Zara a significant market share. Localized modifications to create a more individualized purchasing experience. Zara designs merchandise based on religious preferences using its global understanding. This is one of the main benefits. Prospects for long-term prosperity. Monetary flexibility. Zara can move protection between nations according to factors like acceleration, danger, or expense. Agile distribution system. Zara quick fashion business strategy is supported by multinational logistics, which allows concepts to go from deriving to market in around 2 weeks. These are the benefits of Zara in globalization. Next, we're gonna see about challenges of Zara. There are many challenges for Zara, especially supply chain complexity, cultural differences, environmental ethical concerns, political and geopolitical risk, managing brand sustainability, currency and economic risk, regulatory and legal differences. They have to overcome these challenges to become a successful brand in the worldwide. They are facing these types of challenges. These are the main challenges for the Zara. Uh, Rest of the presentations has done my group with Srinidhi. Yeah.
Yeah, hello. Myself, Srinidhi Dhanabalgar. I will explain the risk and mitigation strategies of ZARA. First one is supply chain management. Shorter lead times, the lower risk with high value production. ZARA employs a just-in-time production strategy, generating in small quantities, centralized through distribution. To maintain consistency to acceleration, it ships often every 7 days from to the primary destination sites in Spain. Another one is vertical integration. From design to manufacturing to the affordable influencer throughout the value chain. It enhances ensure and assurance to the while lowering dependency on the another vendors. And another one is digital channel. It in numerous countries Zara reduces the possibility of physical and stores closures are successfully supported by the coordination to both and digital knowledge. And another one is political and economical. Real-time real-time market insights, manufacturers and merchandise and consumer suggestions from Zara to retail managers. Its consumers connections and lower the risk fashion trending and manufacturing unfavorable designs by using the data driven. And another one is the geographic diversification with operations in over 19 mentas terminals in politics, the economy in an area, and modify the collections advising the approaches in respectivity. And another one is inventory and demand risk. Zara limits inventory and category brand wise valued perfectance. And urgency is created by the shorted one, just successful designs because small batches productions are applied. And another one is sustainability and ESG risk. In an effort lower legal and with the environment, Zara stepped out in attention and ethical pressures and programmers for recycling and cotton renewable energy are some the indicators. And another one is conclusion. You can change the conclusion slide. Zara has efficiently stayed the player in fast fashion by the combining rapidly expectation way. Its approaches globalizations OLI framework, Uppasala model, and interferes. It is sustained by signification the market granted by its strategy, which is empower the eco-friendly operations and consumer informations. The operations adapted the leveraging capabilities and supply chains, creative and understandings. Zara uses centralized and accepted process by the global difficulties and different culturals and destinations, justifications and safety hurdles. And we have the references from Diane H. Research on SWOT analysis method and advances in social science and research um, and Frunza Globalization and SSR and Electrical Journal and HA ZARA's strategic analysis and case study, and Jagint ZARA case study from Pioneer, the strategy of fast fashion pioneer. These are the references and conclusions and risk and mitigation strategies from ZARA. So, thank you.
Thank you, Srinidhi and Akash, for your support and explanation. So we all cover the contents like company overview, international strategy, Uppsala model, benefits of globalization, challenges, risk mitigation strategies, conclusions, and references. So thank you for all, and thank you for the explanations.